Thanks for taking the pre-training questions. Welcome to Singapore University of Technology and Design, SUTD's training session on the potential of artificial intelligence, AI, in the investigation and response to cybersecurity incidents within power grid systems. My name is Mayank Nauni, and I am a PhD student at the Singapore University of Technology and Design, where I am conducting research focused on cybercrimes. I will walk you through this video, which serves as an introduction to understanding the cybersecurity challenges associated with power grids and how advanced AI tools can enhance your cybersecurity knowledge. Power grids play a crucial role in our modern society, ensuring the reliable and uninterrupted supply of electricity to homes, businesses, and critical infrastructure. These interconnected networks are the backbone of our energy systems, and their security is of paramount importance. However, the increasing digitalization and interconnectivity of power grids have also made them vulnerable to a wide range of cyber threats. What are power grids? Power grids are the complex systems that generate, transmit, and distribute electricity. They consist of power plants, high-voltage transmission lines, substations, and distribution networks that deliver electricity to end users. These systems are designed to ensure a reliable and efficient supply of power, but they are also becoming increasingly vulnerable to cyber threats. Power grids are considered critical infrastructure, as any disruption or compromise can have far-reaching consequences, from widespread blackouts to economic and societal upheaval. Ensuring the security and resilience of these systems is a top priority for governments and utility companies worldwide. Common attack vectors and techniques. Power grid systems face a diverse range of cyber threats, including malware attacks. Hackers can infiltrate systems through malicious software such as viruses, worms, or advanced persistent threats, APTs, disrupting operations and causing outages. Recent examples include the Black Energy malware attack that targeted Ukrainian power grids in 2015 and 2016, leading to widespread blackouts. Phishing and social engineering. Attackers may exploit human vulnerabilities to gain unauthorized access to sensitive systems, often through deceptive emails or social media tactics. The NotPetya ransomware attack, which impacted several power companies in 2017, started with a phishing campaign. Distributed denial of service (DDoS) attacks, overwhelming the system with traffic to disrupt normal operations and critical services. The 2016 DDoS attack on the Ukrainian power grid is a notable example. Insider threats. Malicious insiders with access to critical systems can cause intentional damage or data breaches, potentially jeopardizing the entire power grid. Supply chain vulnerabilities. Compromised hardware or software components, such as tainted firmware or corrupted equipment, can provide entry points for attackers. The SolarWinds supply chain attack in 2020 highlighted the risks to critical infrastructure. These cyber threats often utilize various tactics, techniques, and procedures, TTPs, to infiltrate and compromise power grid systems, including exploiting vulnerabilities in industrial control systems, ICS, and supervisory control and data acquisition, SCADA software, utilizing credential theft and lateral movement to gain deeper access within the network, conducting reconnaissance and privilege escalation to elevate their access and privileges, employing data manipulation and system disruption to cause widespread outages and damage. The increasing frequency and sophistication of these attacks underscore the urgent need for robust cybersecurity measures to protect our critical power grid infrastructure. How generative AI with RAG can help. Generative AI combined with Retrieval Augmented Generation, RAG, offers a powerful solution to combat cybersecurity threats in power grid systems. RAG is a technique that integrates large language models with external knowledge sources like power grid equipment, datasheets, protocol papers, cybersecurity papers, enabling the generation of more accurate and contextual responses. By leveraging generative AI, cybersecurity professionals can rapidly analyze and classify large volumes of security data, identifying patterns and anomalies that could indicate potential threats. Generate contextual and relevant incident response plans, drawing upon a vast knowledge base to provide tailored solutions. Automate the generation of security reports, alerts, and recommendations, freeing up human resources for more strategic tasks. Enhance threat detection and mitigation by continuously learning from past incidents and adapting to evolving attack vectors. This powerful combination of AI and knowledge-based reasoning can be a game changer in the fight against cybersecurity threats targeting power grid systems. By harnessing the capabilities of generative AI with RAG, cybersecurity teams can respond to incidents more effectively, mitigate risks, and strengthen the overall resilience of power grids. Or, using the generative AI portal effectively. Now let's explore a practical scenario and demonstrate how to use the generative AI portal effectively to address cybersecurity challenges in power grid systems. Scenario: remote access security and power grid control systems. Background: a power utility company is re-evaluating its cybersecurity measures due to vulnerabilities found in remote access protocols used for system operations and monitoring. Unauthorized access through these channels could lead to control disruptions or blackouts. To find the best mitigation strategy, let's leverage the Generative AI Console, https powergrid.com, and walk through the process step by step. Generative AI Console, this is how it looks like once you have logged in. You can type your questions or prompts in the text box at the bottom on the screen. Step 1. Analyze the scenario. The background information provided indicates that the power utility company is concerned about vulnerabilities in remote access protocols used for system operations and monitoring. Unauthorized access through these channels could lead to control disruptions or blackouts, which is a critical concern for the power grid. Step 2. Identify the relevant information. Based on the scenario, the key information to consider is remote access protocols used for system operations and monitoring, vulnerabilities in these protocols that could lead to unauthorized access, potential consequences of unauthorized access, such as control disruptions or blackouts. Unauthorized access can be prevented by mutual authentication between smart devices and remote access control systems. Step 3. Explore the Generative AI portal. Start by entering a relevant query into the Generative AI portal, such as, how can mutual authentication between smart devices can be achieved for securing communications in power grid remote access tools? Here's a screenshot of the Generative AI portal and output of the question. The RAG console will analyze the query and provide a list of relevant information and context from its knowledge base. Step 4. Evaluate the responses. Reviewing the information provided by the Generative AI portal, the most effective mitigation strategy appears to be identity-based authentication and critical public infrastructure (PKI) methods. This approach ensures that only authorized individuals with proper credentials can access the remote systems, preventing unauthorized access and potential disruptions. The Generative AI portal provides a detailed explanation, highlighting the importance of strong identity management and the use of PKI techniques, such as digital certificates and encryption, to secure remote access channels. Step 5. Arrive at the best solution. Based on the information and analysis provided by the Generative AI portal, the most suitable mitigation strategy to strengthen security for remote access tools used in power systems operations and monitoring is identity-based authentication and critical public infrastructure (PKI) methods. This comprehensive approach, which leverages robust identity management and PKI-based security measures, is the most effective way to combat the vulnerabilities identified in the scenario and prevent unauthorized access that could lead to control disruptions or blackouts. Conclusion: in conclusion, the integration of generative AI with retrieval augmented generation, RAG, holds immense potential in enhancing cybersecurity for power grid systems. By understanding the complex nature of power grids, the common attack vectors, and the advanced TTPs used by threat actors, we can leverage the power of AI to detect, respond to, and mitigate cybersecurity incidents effectively. As we have witnessed in recent years, power grid cybersecurity attacks can have devastating consequences, underscoring the urgent need to strengthen our defenses through innovative solutions like generative AI with RAG. This approach will help us build more resilient and secure power grid infrastructure, safeguarding our critical resources and ensuring the reliable delivery of electricity to communities worldwide. The future of power grid cybersecurity lies in the synergistic integration of advanced technologies, human expertise, and robust security protocols. By harnessing the capabilities of generative AI with RAG, we can stay one step ahead of cyber threats, proactively identifying and addressing vulnerabilities and ensuring the uninterrupted flow of power that is essential for the well-being of our society. As we continue to explore the potential of AI in the realm of cybersecurity, I encourage you to stay informed, participate in ongoing research, and contribute to the collective effort of securing our critical power grid infrastructure. Together, we can build a more resilient and secure energy ecosystem, empowered by the transformative power of artificial intelligence. Thank you for watching this training session. You can now proceed to the second phase of this study. You will be presented with 4 more scenarios.